So, Ray, I want to first start off with this quadrilateral exercise. We saw the United States, Japan, the Philippines, and now also Australia coming together for this drill. Can you explain the significance of that?
So I think, with the patrol itself, I think it was a target of opportunity for Australia. They had a ship in the area. They thought, we might as well. So I think, Australia doesn't spend a ton of time in the South China Sea. It is a long way north for them, but it was an opportunity. And so I think they decided to just take it. And the other countries were happy to expand the scope of the exercise. And taken together, it is, to have these four countries operating together on a joint exercise in the South China Sea is significant. It is a show of unity and a show of force, and particularly given the Philippines' current security problems, I think it's very welcome in Manila.
We saw this maritime drill from the side of the United States and its allies and partners. But what about the Chinese side? China said that it also conducted patrols as well in the South China Sea.
Yeah, I don't read too much into. I think that the China announced theirs mostly just to sort of for show, so that they could say that they are doing something in response. There's no reason to think. I mean, the two groups didn't, for as far as we can tell, come particularly close to one another. So I don't think there was ever any real danger of that. It's China certainly was paying attention, and so they wanted to show that they were doing something.
You've talked about the importance of this assertive transparency campaign from the Philippines to continue posting and sharing what it's experiencing in the South China Sea with the rest of the world. Is it safe to say that this campaign is working?
Well, I mean, so I think you're absolutely right that the Philippines, through its assertive transparency campaign, has earned this level of attention from the U.S. and its other allies. And I think that the U.S. and its allies want to make sure that the Philippines gets that message that that actually it is worth it. It is worth it to go out and tell the world what's going on. And I think it's very unlikely that some of these things would be happening at all if the Philippines had not done this, right? If the South China Sea had sort of remained quiet, and none of the pictures had come out, and if they'd sort of suppressed the information as they had in the past, I think it's very unlikely that you'd be seeing a trilateral summit in Washington D.C. or a quadrilateral naval patrol in the West Philippine Sea.
Are we seeing a shift in the alignment from the Philippines in terms of working more closely with the United States to deter and to kind of offset the challenges it's facing from China and the South China Sea?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that what the Philippines has realized is that under its previous policy, when it was sort of isolated in discussions with Beijing, Beijing took advantage of it, and sort of took advantage of the fact that if a big person, a 250-pound, muscle-bound man walks into a room with a 12-year-old, then the bully has all the advantages, and so can sort of take whatever he wants. And so now what the Philippines has done is increased its leverage and said, look, I've got big friends too. And but what now when you look at the Philippines, you don't just look at the smaller country, you can see that there are others standing by the Philippines, and that increases the Philippines leverage. And that's really what the Philippines needs.